Emma Wilson was once a woman full of dreams. She lived in a small town in California and worked as a nurse in a private hospital. Her life was simple: home, job, and her husband Ryan. She trusted him more than anyone in the world. But trust can be the most dangerous weakness. Ryan was not the man she thought he was. One evening, Emma came home early from work. She opened the door quietly because she wanted to surprise him. But what she saw destroyed her heart forever. Ryan was not alone. He was with another woman, laughing, touching, lying. Emma felt her whole world collapse in 1 second. Her hands started shaking. Her heart felt like it was breaking into pieces. "Ryan!" she whispered. Ryan turned around. His face went pale. "Emma, you were not supposed to come now." Those words hurt more than the scene itself. "So? I am nothing to you?" Emma asked with tears in her eyes. Ryan did not apologize. Instead, he became angry. "You are boring. Always tired, always busy. I needed someone exciting." Those words burned inside her soul. Emma left the house that night with only her purse and broken heart. She stayed at her friend Lily's house. For days, she cried. She stopped eating. She stopped smiling. But inside her pain, something new was born. Anger. Not blind anger. Cold anger. She looked at herself in the mirror and said softly, "They took my love, but I will take back my life." She decided she would not beg. She would not cry forever. She would rise. But Emma did not know yet, that Ryan had not only betrayed her love. He had also stolen her money. Her savings. Her future. When she checked her bank account, it was almost empty. Ryan had taken everything. That night, Emma did not sleep. She stared at the ceiling and whispered, "You broke me, now I will break you." And this was the beginning of her revenge. Emma stayed at Lily's house for 2 weeks. She did not talk much. She did not laugh. She only thought. Thought about Ryan. Thought about betrayal. Thought about the money he stole. One morning, Lily looked at her and said, "Emma, you are not weak. You just forgot who you are." Those words stayed in Emma's mind. That day, Emma stood in front of the mirror for a long time. She saw a broken woman. "No more," she said softly. She cut her long hair short. She bought new clothes. She changed her way of walking, talking, and thinking. Inside, she made a promise: "I will never be the old Emma again." She went back to the hospital and asked for extra shifts. She worked day and night. Slowly, she started saving money again. At night, she studied. She learned about business. She learned about finance. She learned about people and their lies. Emma was not planning revenge with anger. She was planning revenge with intelligence. One evening, Lily asked, "Will you go back to him?" Emma smiled, but it was not a happy smile. "I will go back," she said, "but not as his wife." Lily felt scared. "What do you mean?" Emma replied calmly, "I will go back as his nightmare." Weeks later, Emma heard news about Ryan. He had started a small company. He was showing off on social media. He was acting like a successful man. But Emma knew the truth. He used her money. Her blood. Her dreams. Emma created a fake online profile. A rich businesswoman named Eliza Moore. Beautiful picture. Luxury life. Powerful image. Ryan saw the profile. And he was impressed. He sent a message, "Hello, I like your business ideas. Emma read it slowly. Her lips moved into a cold smile. Hello, Ryan, she whispered to herself, let the game begin. Ryan started chatting with Eliza more every day. He did not know it was Emma. Emma wrote like a confident businesswoman. She used strong words. She acted rich. She acted busy. Ryan liked that. He liked power. He liked money. He liked attention. One night he wrote, "You are very inspiring. I wish I could meet you." Emma read the message slowly. She remembered his lies. His cold eyes. His cruel words. She typed back, maybe one day. I only work with smart men. That sentence trapped him. From that day, Ryan tried hard to impress her. He talked about his company. He lied about his success. He said he was single. Emma felt pain, but she did not stop. She learned everything about his business. His weak points. His debts. She discovered something important. Ryan's company was failing. He needed money. Big money. 1 week later, Emma messaged him as Eliza, I am looking for a partner. Someone I can trust. Ryan replied in seconds, that is me. Emma smiled in the dark. Trust, she whispered. You don't even know what it means. They agreed to meet in New York for a business conference. Emma prepared carefully. New clothes. New style. New face. She looked strong. Rich. Untouchable. When Ryan saw her, he could not believe his eyes. Eliza Moore was beautiful. Elegant. Powerful. Nice to meet you, Emma said in a cold voice. Ryan shook her hand. I am honored. They talked about business for hours. Emma acted impressed. She said, your company has potential, but it needs investment. Ryan's eyes shined. How much? $2 million, she replied calmly. Ryan almost stopped breathing. I can help you, Emma continued, but I must see your documents. Ryan trusted her. He gave her everything. Contracts. Bank details. Secrets. Emma took it all. Inside her heart, a storm was growing. That night, in her hotel room, she looked at the city lights. You stole my life, she said softly. Now I will take your future. And the trap was almost ready. After the New York meeting, Ryan started calling Eliza every day. Good morning, Eliza. Did you eat? I miss you. Emma read those messages with cold eyes. Once, he had sent her the same words as his wife. Now those words meant nothing. She replied sweetly, You are very kind, Ryan. I feel safe talking to you. That was the hook. Ryan started opening his heart. My ex-wife was a problem, he said one night. She was boring. She never understood my dreams. Emma closed her eyes tightly. She wanted to scream, I was your wife. But she stayed silent. Instead, she said softly, You deserve a woman who believes in you. Ryan believed he had found true love again. Soon, he trusted Eliza more than anyone. He sent her his company passwords. He asked for her advice. He followed her words. Emma told him, Move your money to a new account. I will manage the investment. Ryan did it without thinking. Slowly, carefully, Emma took control of his business. At the same time, Ryan started falling in love. I think about you all the time, he said. You are different from other women. Emma looked at her reflection in the mirror. You are in love with a ghost, she whispered. One evening, Ryan said, Eliza, come with me on a trip. I want to see you happy. Emma answered, soon. First, I want to help you become successful. Ryan felt lucky. He did not know he was standing on broken glass. That night, Emma remembered the day she found him with another woman. Her tears came back. But her voice stayed strong. You broke my heart, she said to the darkness, now I will break your pride. And she made her final move. She sent his company files to the tax office. She sent proof of his fraud to investors. Everything he had built on lies was about to fall. Ryan's life started falling apart in 1 week. First, his investors called him. They were angry. Your papers are fake. You lied to us. We are pulling out. Ryan did not understand. Then the bank froze his accounts. No money. No access. No control. Next day, government officers came to his office. They asked questions. They checked files. They took his computers. Ryan felt sweat on his face. Someone had exposed him. He called Eliza. Eliza, something is wrong. My company is in trouble. Emma answered calmly, business is risky, Ryan. You must be strong. But inside, she felt power. The power he once used against her. That night, Ryan drank alone. He remembered Emma for the first time. She was honest, he whispered. She loved me. But it was too late. 2 days later, the news came. His company was officially closed. His name was ruined. People called him a fraud. He lost friends. He lost money. He lost respect. Ryan went to the mirror and saw a broken man. Who did this to me? He shouted. He called Eliza again. Eliza, please help me. You are the only one I trust. Emma paused. Her heart beat fast. This was the moment. Meet me, she said. I will explain everything. They met in a quiet cafe. Ryan looked tired. Old. Lost. Eliza, thank God you came. Emma sat in front of him. Slowly, she removed her sunglasses. Ryan froze. His face turned white. Emma. Yes, she said calmly. Your boring wife. Ryan stood up in shock. This is impossible. Emma looked into his eyes. You stole my money. You broke my heart. You laughed at my love. Tears came into Ryan's eyes. I made a mistake. Emma leaned forward. No, Ryan. You made a choice. Silence filled the cafe. People were watching. Ryan's voice shook. You destroyed me. Emma replied softly but strongly, no. You destroyed yourself. I only showed the truth. And she stood up and walked away. Emma walked out of the cafe without looking back. For the first time in many years, her shoulders felt light. She did not feel hate anymore. She did not feel fear. She only felt free. That night, she stood near the ocean. The cold wind touched her face. She whispered to herself, I am not a victim anymore. Days passed. Emma moved to a new city. She changed her job. She opened a small clinic with Lily's help. She helped poor people. She smiled again. One evening, Lily asked, do you still think about Ryan? Emma thought for a moment. Yes, but not with pain, she said. I think of him as a lesson. She had taken back her money legally. She had taken back her dignity. Ryan, on the other hand, lived with shame. He tried to message her many times. She never replied. Her silence was her final revenge. 1 year later, Emma met a man at the clinic. His name was Daniel. He was kind. He was honest. He respected her past. Emma did not rush into love. She trusted slowly. One day, she told him her story. Daniel said, "You are strong, not because you took revenge, but because you survived." Emma smiled. For the first time, it was a real smile. She looked at the sky and thought, pain made me stronger. Betrayal made me smarter. And love will find me again, when I am ready. Rose the end.